Alright, I'm on stream, guys, FYI. Let's do this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Salt Lake City Flyers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Dude, I guess we just need to like be more specific in the rules because the new guy's never seen it. Yeah, we know you quit Ben, Cappy, we know.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. They'll try and run it.
Toying with chaos right there.
Progressions, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
He went into the "you're so lucky bitch" animation.
On second down, it's Pollard.
Let's go, Tony. Let's make these one of those games where Cole gets to go in for the whole second half.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there.
Hey, we're on stream, Cappy. We're on stream.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Run for Pollard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown.
He's in.
Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked
about. Superstar.
They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it.
I'm ready for him.
Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown,
we're honing in on flights this game. We're just honing in. We've determined he's the only playmaker on the roster.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
That's Janich, baby. That's Janich. Let's go.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Nice conservative opener by the Quiet. Nice conservative opener by Quiet.
It's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, Jamal. CPU pick. That's a result of practice right there. That's a wrap.
Start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot down.
He wanted more yards.
They were more than prepared for that one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
See, Cole, that's why we got to
32. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
the old
scrimmage.
QB drive, but we didn't get the blocking we wanted.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This is a 40.
Ooh, I don't think I kicked it. I don't think I did it. Oh.
Oh, it's off the mark. Harrison Butker pushed it to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And I even took some rookies out and put some vets in for this game. Just for you, baby.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Uh-oh.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
The tackle made.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Allen open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Go, good pressure. That was AOA, baby.
Pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Raiders sack.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations.
Come on, man, go for it.
Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He is taken down.
That was a big tackle.
After a short gain of 2.
Devin White.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Raiders 7, Flyers nothing.
Eight yards to go on second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
But that call makes sense because they've been
can't be
throwing it well on this
moving
drive,
around
and
when the
once
ball
again,
snaps.
they show
You get a
passing
penalty for it.
formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to
Oh,
a
he
short
probably
game.
tried to tackle with X.
On play
Breaks you
action,
down.
Allen.
Oh no!
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a
Jeez.
nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The Buckers kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. You got to feel this with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good
Broke my ankles,
combination.
Cotton.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick throw here, that's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Raiders 46-yard line.
Someone's trying to steal your identity, how got it?
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Henry runs the intended receiver. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Well, they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
No.
It's going the other way.
Good play, Tony. Good play.
Down inside the 35-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what.
My eyes got too wide when I saw the hole.
In the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That is caught by Josh Allen.
Get in there, Jimmy. Get in there. With that JOP.
Complete to Josh.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Well, that happened.
Return here stopped at the 35-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
2 yards.
2 minutes remaining.
Dude, Okudah's like play recognition is so high that he gets in the backfield before my D-line can, linebackers. You need a sec? Oh. My thing is on too. It gives me the warning when I started it.
Yeah, for football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Now the Raiders have got him.
I knew that was risky.
Quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
That was almost terrifying. He bounced off of him.
Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because 1 play drive, we throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down
Very
at the
nice.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Dang.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signal for
Copy,
one
man.
and taken successfully.
I can hear that guy. I wanted to hear him cry in that first half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball.
That was a nice little 5 interception
something
exchange, though.
together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency,
Kept the
something
fans engaged.
sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the
John.
drive that kind of kickstarts them.
He was a moment ago.
He lost the
An incomplete
Bills.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
John.
25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not
If you're
much
into
to
that.
speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
he was brought down.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
You're supposed to crush the Bills this season.
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return here.
Basically, like his style of play, it's going to be a close game no matter what at the end.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
I haven't once not changed that throw flat since I heard about it.
I think
just do it
doubling
like
him
automatic.
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
But what you
first.
could do for crossers is like set the other stuff, like the hooks and the flats at like 5 or something, and 5 and 10. That was really
Goes
good.
incomplete. He's maybe
Especially
lucky it
someone that
wasn't a
doesn't throw
fumble
deep
as he
like
got
that.
hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
Single
You got to
player
cash in and get some points.
Been losing every
They're
single
not able
game,
to
so I'm like a
capitalize on the
95
great
again.
field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll run with Pollard. And they're going to get him
Single
down
player?
well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing
Alright,
for an
there's some 2
offense.
clock.
Finding
Yeah,
a way
got
to
that point.
create.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Is that rude then?
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
You sniffed me out. You sniffed me out,
That
dude.
was a
And
fake
as a
field goal?
result, possession switches hands.
I've never done that.
The offense
I
back
can't believe
out
you
there
covered
at
it.
the line, ready
That's
for
not
their
my
next
tendency at
drive.
all.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't think there's any
taking the
way
conservative route on that one, Copy.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The good run on
Do you have hot
1st
zones
down,
yet?
followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out.
Just
they're
do
gonna
quarter
stick with the run here
specialist.
on 3rd down. A lot of people
Yeah.
would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Sean is stuck with the new jump shot I recommended. I love that.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about
And yeah,
the
he's stuck there
30-yard
because I won't
line.
let him change.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I told you Jimmy Jenks was
Just
having
sit in the
a
pocket and get
panic
comfortable.
attack,
That's
bro.
opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes
He's not
out,
ready for the
they're
game to be
fine with
moving
that,
this
and
fast.
they force another incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he winds up getting only a couple there down to the 29. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders,
Getting to the point where I might just ship
keeping their
Mahomes to the
eyes in
Flyers.
the right spot. He had that eye down the
Charitable
entire time.
donations and
And you know
write-offs.
that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
3/3,
They get your
Ben.
eyes in
Send
the
it.
wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down.
I guess I
but
literally
what else does he do?
Protects
himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground.
Stay committed to the ground game. You might break 50 yards, Ben.
To overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
2nd and 11. Flushed out right.
Is it rushing and receiving yards?
Throwing over the middle, and it's
I'd recommend 10 to 15 more screens.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
I mean, staying as a star is basically
bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forward for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good.
That is just
and
the
they're on the
only
board
player
at
right
least
there.
here. It's now 17-3.
If you're in a win.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Which
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown.
Ooh, I did not mean to throw that. That was supposed to be a pump fake. It was a 2K right there.
I get a little tired of no chance of making a 2K shot because I feel like L2 is my release of square, but my finger is down square. Like the entire time.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You guys talking about hotel guests?
He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Pollard. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. He is out of bounds, but
It's a more secure tackle, but it's a less, like, I just run into people inside that.
27 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And I think the ball's out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped.
Or what?
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle.
Dude, Josh Allen bucks, bro. He's not afraid to take a couple hits.
Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Tell that to the Nighthawks, Scotty.
To get another shot. Here's second and goal.
That's the price you pay when you have this big of a dick.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on
his
intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run.
Play.
Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen.
That was a good one.
Back at the 9-yard line. Chase Young. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Everyone's really locked the fuck up there.
Yep. 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure that this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I?
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
There it is, 50 yards.
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a throw here, hold in. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they
that
saw
sounds a lot worse.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Keep it at 17, Ben.
Slant as the throw's complete. And this will leave him a yard short.
All right, Glenn, you're logging single player for the next 8 hours.
On 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Go for corner specialist.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And
Hey, good news is Ben's better at 2K than Madden.
First down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving.
The Flyers are in the end zone.
A great play there with touchdown number 8.
I'm just going to kneel the rest of the game.
And his guys are able to
can't
close
get it.
that gap just a bit.
Oh, so pass for a touchdown in the last final second.
20-10.
Score Raiders 20, Flyers 10. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Which game?
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to
Which game, Ben?
this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Agree.
Copy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been
Ben, are
pretty
you
anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a
fucking
two-score
insane.
game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming in. I sense that everyone is getting because they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I shouldn't have said anything. I would have just ran the ball.
This football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
You're gonna have to elaborate here. We had this discussion last night, I think, and I couldn't get enough information to figure out what was going on.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 36. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So play your games.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you're right. That one wasn't my fault.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Copy that, but deny your request has been
They're
denied.
not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Isn't it amazing we just forgot about that? I akin that to like things Trump does on a daily basis that we just forget about.
And knocked it free.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2
great.
there.
I just compared you to.
Brings up 4th down.
Didn't you get impeached again for the 2nd time?
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Go ahead, please advise.
And that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there,
please advise.
And he threw a 5th interception.
Please advise on Trump's
His
impeachment.
head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing
Can't hike the ball, Cappy.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Copy. I'll be back in a minute.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. I mean, that receiver's in a foot.
Ben, copy. Let's not pause.
Of steam. If you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Carried by number 21. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Sorry, you get another crack at me. A couple weeks.
Today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.